I thought I was just watching a fantasy list. You know, top 10 books, maybe a few spicy takes, the usual. But then I hit play on Elliott Brooks' video, and 15 seconds in, I realized something. This wasn't just a list. This was a love letter to fantasy, to storytelling, to every emotionally traumatizing, mind-blowing, genre-defining journey we've ever been on. So today, I'm not here to review her video. I'm here to reflect with you, because if you love fantasy, if you've ever cried over a morally gray character or felt like a book broke you and rebuilt you in the same breath, this video was made for us. Let's talk about the first thing she said that hit so hard. She only includes completed series, and she explains why. Because there's something sacred about that final book. You've been through it all, the highs, the betrayals, the heartbreaks, the quiet moments in between. You've earned the ending. And when an author delivers, it's not just closure, it's catharsis. Elliott got that, and she said it, and suddenly I was like, okay, I trust this list with my soul. When she got to Joe Abercrombie, I felt like she was reading my diary. She didn't just say his books are gritty. She talked about the pain, the humanity, the way his characters are sometimes so awful, it's uncomfortable. But then you find yourself caring, rooting for them, maybe even seeing a little of yourself in them. That's not just good writing, that's emotional warfare. Elliott captured that better than I've heard anyone do it. Then came the winnowing flame. She didn't just praise it, she gave it space to be weird. Fantasy needs weird. It needs the stories that make you tilt your head and say, what did I just read? But then you realize you're still thinking about it days later. That's the one you remember. That's the one that changes your taste. And Elliott said that boldly. As someone who craves stories that don't follow the rules, yes, more of that energy. Now here's where it gets even better. She didn't stick to just books. She brought in Attack on Titan, and not just for the twists and shock factor. She reflected on the emotional weight, the impossible choices, the themes of war, the moral fog, fantasy that echoes real-world pain. That's powerful. And then she mentions Final Fantasy X. Look, I'm a reader, but I've replayed that game more times than I care to admit. Hearing someone talk about it with that kind of emotion, the music, the themes, the growth of Titus from goofball to heartbreaking protagonist, she got it. Fantasy isn't just a genre. It's a medium-hopping, heart-smashing, imagination-fueled ecosystem. And Elliott gave every corner of it the credit it deserves. The truth is, I watched this video and left with a TBR the size of a mountain. But that's not the point. I didn't walk away thinking I need to buy this book. I walked away remembering why I fell in love with stories, why I reread, why I get too attached to fictional people, why fantasy has never been an escape for me. It's always been a mirror. And Elliott's video held that mirror up with so much grace. So if you've seen her video, tell me, what moment hit you the hardest? Was it the Abercrombie breakdown, the genre-bending chaos of Winnowing Flame, the raw pain of Attack on Titan, or just the way she spoke like someone who cares about the stories she's sharing? And Elliott, if this ever reaches you, thank you. Thank you for making a video that reminded me, and so many others, that fantasy isn't just magic and maps. It's meaning, it's memory. And when someone talks about it the way you did, we feel seen. If you're part of Elliott's community, welcome. You're among friends here.